Welcome back to the channel. I am Dr. Sedaine Rubie, aka RubieAllee from RubieAllee.com, and this is called to Motherhood, where I share with you guys everything that I've been up to since walking away from my career as a dentist to being a wife and mother full time. Hey guys, what's popping? So, I'm gonna fix my little edges. Yep. Fixing my edges. What's up with y'all? The light windows open. I'm gonna be sharing with you guys how I met my husband. It's kind of a long story, I think, but I'm gonna cut it short for y'all. I met my husband twice. Can that make sense? So it was a morning that we went to a volleyball match, and it was my hall against his hall. And when I went to the match, my husband had the same energy that he has now. He was just sitting at the back on the bleachers, very disinterested in what's going on, and just never cared. He cared not. And I went around there and I started giving trouble, because that's just how me stay. That's how I stay. That's how I am. So I just went around there. I started, goofing around, my friends and I, and we became friends in college. And the following year we got into medical school together. I was setting out to study dentistry and he was set out to study medicine. And really truly from very poor backgrounds, and it's just very crazy. We had no idea, guys, that we were husband and wife. That's number one. And he got a scholarship to go to Cuba and study medicine the year after that. And that was very hard for me. And I was very happy for him. He had to go, guys. Like, he had to go. We had no money. He had no parents. He never knew his parents. He grew up basically in the streets, and his grandmother found him, or found out about him, and took him into her home. And unfortunately, a few days ago, she passed away. And it's just been very hard for us, because if ever get a youth's worst nightmare is that you would spend your whole life trying to be financially stable or in a better position to help your family members, and they pass away before you're able to do that. And it's just been very, very difficult, guys. So showing up here to speak to you guys, it's very hard. It is late, like seriously late, but I'm serious about committing to this YouTube journey. I am. So here we are, and we're both committed, because he has to hold down the fort while I'm talking to y'all. So we're putting on the brave face, because life does go on, and you have to figure out everything as life goes on. You have to just keep going, even when bad things like that happen. It's just very, very rough, but we are pressing on, guys. We are pressing on. And it's rough. I'm mourning with him, because we've been on this journey for a long time together. We're very old now, and I met him when I was 19, so we've seen each other through a lot, even though we weren't husband and wife, or knowingly so at that time. We were just friends. And he went away for 7 very long years. 7 years. Oh God, well, we did have a good time in university for that 1 year that we spent in university together. Then when he went to Cuba, I saw him once after he left, and then we never saw each other again. And then I got fired from my job December 2017, and then I took a trip to see my sister in the United States, spent a long time with her, and before I actually left to go and see my sister, that's when God spoke to me. And I think I shared this with you guys when I was talking about, why I walked away from my career as a dentist. And God spoke to me, and what he actually said, I know I named this channel Call to Motherhood by RubieAllee, but really and truly God really called me to be a wife. What he said to me was to pack my bags and he's going to prepare me for a husband. That's what he said. During that preparation, I had to fast for 6 months. When I went back to Jamaica, I was a stick figure. I'm still skinny, and of course I'm always small, but I was extra small, like really, really small. And I'll show you a picture of when we met again for the first time as new beings and new creations in Christ. Because I'm telling you, I fasted, I prayed, I felt like I wrote my first book, started my first company. You guys saw us give away some body butters, I think on Monday. So a lot happened in those 6 months, and he called me to say, I'm in Jamaica, where are you? Because this is, he's back in Jamaica, where are you? And I was super shocked to hear from him, because it had been 7 years. And honestly, he was the furthest from my mind when God told me that I was gonna be prepared for a husband. I never thought about Okiney being my husband. Like I can tell you right now that I didn't know that it was gonna be him. When he showed up, we were 100% sure that we were in alignment. And it was like, like a eureka moment, like God actually knows what he's doing kind of moment. And we were very happy. And he came to Ochi, he met my brothers, and my sisters were in Jamaica, and he met all my sisters, and he met my father again, because my father already knew him. And then he met my grandfather. We made a baby, we eloped. He met my mother. We eloped. February is gonna be, which is next month, is gonna be exactly 1 month from now. It's gonna be 2 years since we actually made a commitment to each other. We didn't do personal vows, and we do plan to do that, and hopefully one day we'll have a wedding and actually make vows to each other. We've been on a roller coaster of learning and unlearning, because the first couple of years, these 2 years, have been intense. We have 2 children. We did have our son before we got married on paper, and I'm more of a spiritual, you know, as I was saying, you know, we're spiritually in this thing already. We don't need the ring, we don't need the paper. But I learned that that is very important to bring your spiritual union into this physical space. And so we ended up, you know, just eloping and doing it at the courthouse. But we do want to have an actual wedding and to, you know, do the shebang. Love him very, very much, guys. He's such a humble person, and he's seen me through so many things. Like pretty much every phase of my life he's been present, and every madness he's seen it. We've just seen each other through every version of ourselves. I think this is the first time he's going to mourn the death of a loved one, and he's, you know, past 2 days he's been taking it as expected. And just continue to pray for us if you pray, because it's hard. And I hope you guys still get to meet him one day. I mean, obviously now is not the time, so you guys will get to meet him another time. I'm grateful that you guys are here. I'm grateful that you guys are still watching the videos. Please share it with a friend, share it with another mom who would like to join me on my journey of being called to motherhood and wifeship. And let me know who you guys are. Like, comment, and share. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I appreciate you. And until next time, it's XOXO from RubieAllee. Yeah, and so that's how I met my husband. The second time, because we met as teenagers, and then we were only friends, didn't know we were gonna be, you know, husband and wife. And then ta-da, we find out that we're actually husband and wife. And we've been going through a lot, guys. It's not easy. Marriage is very hard. Marriage is hard, and we're taking it one day at a time. Luckily for us, we are actually best friends, and so we're trying our very best to just let go and let God, because it's easy to just be upset for things for a very long time and build resentment because things happen, you know, and you're not gonna always see eye to eye. So we've been going through a lot, and we're holding it. We're holding firm. Na 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 na. I don't know, I have to bust a one tune all the time. A lot of madness been going on in the world right now in Jamaica. Jamaica is not a real place with this Usain Bolt situation, but invest your money in real estate, guys. Invest your money in real estate. Don't play games with these banks. Chronics told us already. So when the banks fall down, the whole of we are ghetto youths. You hear that? What you gonna do now that the Gideon start? The banks fall down, the whole of we are ghetto youths. Listen to the tune them, listen to the songs, the lyrics have already been spoken. It is written. Anyway, it's an unfortunate situation for him. Very don't look good. Very do not look good. But anyway, guys, give this video a like. Give it a thumbs up. You know, my husband, you know, look good. Bearded. and all. Bearded and nice clean boy with him beard. Give him a like. You understand? And the irony, guys, the irony is that I really never wanted to get married in this lifetime. You know, coming from a broken home, I just did not want to go through it. But I couldn't think of a better person. God's plan is perfect. Perfect. As hard as it is, his plan is perfect. I couldn't think of a better person to go through rewiring with, like, you know, being called to something that I didn't want to do or didn't think I deserved to do. Like, I didn't think I deserved to be a wife. I didn't think I was prepared to be a wife. I didn't think that I'd know how to do it. But, you know, my culture taught me a lot of things that don't even make any sense. And we'll talk about that another time. But I'm grateful to God for sending me a husband that sticks by me the way that my husband sticks by me, because it's not easy to stick by me. Not easy. See me and live with me